You guys are talking about potentially breaking even in Q3 and then profitability later on this year. Give me your sense of what you're seeing in terms of the market and demand here in the U.S. right now.
Sure. Thanks, Phil. We're encouraged by what we're seeing this summer. This is largely a leisure-led recovery, but all signs are positive. Vaccination rates are up. We're seeing the booking curve extend. Load factors are increasing. So as you think about what we're seeing stepping into this summer, this gives us a degree of confidence that we'll see EBITDA break even in Q3 and through the rest of the year.
Obviously, you have huge exposure down to Florida as well as to the Caribbean, and people say, well, sure, they're seeing a benefit because people want to go there. What are you seeing in other markets away from what we might consider the hot travel markets right now?
Sure. The Northeast is reopened, so that's been a very positive development for JetBlue. We've been disproportionately impacted through the pandemic because of our Northeast geography. It reopened, so we're seeing strength there. We're also seeing strength in transcon, particularly in our Mint cabin. But overall, the network is performing well. And as you said, Florida leisure and Caribbean leisure are driving a good recovery as we go into the summer.
Joanna, you mentioned the Northeast. You now have the code share agreement with American Airlines, gives you greater exposure at LaGuardia and also to some other routes that previously you were like, yeah, we'd really like to do some more in this particular area. How much is that bringing in customers right now?
We've announced more than 130 routes tied to the NEA and new network development. We're encouraged by what we're seeing. It's still early stages. But from JetBlue's perspective, being able to partner with American Airlines is going to give us additional network strength, more choices for our customers, the ability to bring more low fares to customers, and frankly, doing that in constrained airports, Boston and New York. These have been locations that have been tougher to get into. LaGuardia, for example, slot constrained. So this is a real opportunity for JetBlue, for American, and we're also going to be able to offer our customers reciprocal frequent flyer benefits. So I think a win-win for both, particularly in these markets where it's dominated by, two large legacy carriers.
All right. A lot of people are looking at JetBlue and they're saying they start UK service potentially this summer, but you've got the pandemic over in Europe and the UK has been impacted as well. Will you have to push back the launch of that service?
We are still on track for a Q3 deployment. I think the developments in the EU have been very positive. Obviously, more and more customers getting vaccinated is going to be important. We most certainly expect the UK will open up as we step into the fall. And frankly, this is an area where the pandemic has given us more opportunities in terms of the potential airport that we fly to. We think JetBlue will disrupt this space. We've announced our new Mint cabin. We think it's going to be exceptional. We're going to enter with low fares. So a lot more to come here, but we're excited by what this is going to bring to customers flying in that transatlantic market.
Joanna, one last thing. You talked about on the conference call today, your travel products seeing real growth there. This is essentially people going to JetBlue and saying, look, we're going to book our entire vacation, not just our flights. Is that what we're likely to see more of in the future as people are saying, I want one-stop shopping?
We most certainly think so. This is addressing some of those gaps in a seamless booking experience for customers who want to buy a fully integrated vacation. We also have a great concierge product around our JetBlue Vacations product so that when things go bump in the night, which they sometimes do with airlines, we're there to protect the customer, make sure things get rebooked, and that we can deliver on the JetBlue promise. We're excited about this. We announced Paisley, also an opportunity to offer additional products to customers who do not necessarily want a full vacation product offering, but we think this is the future. We are seeing, a strengthening in demand there. The attach rates are going up, and really pleased with what this is going to bring for customers in the future.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.